Since you now know that the US dollar is going to shit, you're probably like, wait, Hook, when will it happen? Before I answer that, let me go over something called exponential growth. Imagine you're in Yankee Stadium and you see a single drop of water on the pitcher's mound. But guess what? This drop of water is magic. It doubles every minute. Let's say that I handcuff you to the highest bleacher seat of the stadium. If that drop of water began doubling every minute starting at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, how long would you have to escape the stadium before it filled up with water? Maybe a few days, or a week, or a month? Drum roll, please. The answer is 50 minutes. But here's the more important question. When would the stadium only be 7% full of water? It would be at the 45-minute mark. You sat in your seat for 45 minutes where nothing seemed to really happen, and then poof, you drowned. So the lesson is, once an exponential trend starts to go vertical, you do not have much time left. The greatest shortcoming of the human race is our inability to understand the exponential function. Why do I bring this up? Well, we are living through a growing number of exponential trends. Here are some exponential guesses by 2030. 36% of all U.S. jobs will face medium automation. 1 in 5 Americans will be retired. Global fresh water demand will outstrip supply by 40%. And as a reminder, interest payments on public debt will exceed all key programs due to its exponential nature. These trends mean less human work to tax, unpredictable expenses, and exponentially more debt to service existing debts. I am not saying that 2030 is the end of the world. I am saying that your trust in people to manage the value of your money during these unprecedented drastic shifts is fucking stupid. Why do you trust Jay Powell, who said that the Fed wasn't thinking about raising rates in 2020, but ended up raising them faster than any time in modern history? Why do you trust Janet Yellen, who said that inflation would be small and manageable, but reach levels not seen in 40 years? Or this Nobel Prize winning dumbass? When the strongest fiat currency is already in a debt spiral, when the strongest government's credit rating just got downgraded, when their debt projection doesn't account for emergency spending for recessions or geopolitical conflicts, it's looking less like this and more like this. But guess what? There's one exponential trend that will pop this Ponzi sooner. It's not the math, it's the compounding spread of information and expectation of this math playing out. As fiat deteriorates, the price of goods, services, and assets will continue to skyrocket exponentially. People will flee to scarce assets to preserve the buying power that they have left. And the most globally available scarce asset is Bitcoin. It's the only credibly finite asset, and its supply does not react to an influx in demand. When you understand that humans historically gravitate to the hardest and the most saleable form of money available, and when that money is accessible by clicking buttons, you should stop worshiping social scientists and start valuing finite digital scarcity with infinite demand. If you find this so hard to believe, consider how fast things happen over the internet. Silicon Valley Bank had the largest and fastest bank run in human history. $42 billion worth of digital withdrawals in one day. Pokemon Go had 100 million users in 1 month. 31 million people registered for Taylor's Toronto tour in 2 days. Imagine when your net worth is on the line. So when will the US dollar go to shit? I don't fucking know, but mathematically, much sooner than the majority thinks.